Welcome to Love in Life, a guide to a positive mindset. My aim is to show you that the key to a happier and more positive mind is to love the life you have. We will look at tips and tools you can use to improve your mindset, and the best thing is, we'll all be on this journey together. Welcome back to Love in Life, a guide to a positive mindset. The day of recording this is Thanksgiving in America and anywhere else that celebrates Thanksgiving. And this is a really, the episodes where I talk about synchronicities, things all coming together at the right time for a reason. Well, today happens to be the 28th of November. It happens to be day 28 of the magic, which is the final day. What are the chances of... I didn't plan that. What are the chances of the last day of the magic happening on Thanksgiving? The day of giving thanks is the end of the 28-day gratitude process. I'm so happy about that. Another thing I am so happy about is that I am so proud, grateful, thankful, all the amazing words, to announce that my podcast has reached 10,000 downloads. I don't really know how to express how I feel about that. I am so incredibly grateful. So a couple of statistics for you about my podcast if you're interested. It's been downloaded in 87 countries. It's been downloaded in 1,572 cities. The biggest or the fastest downloaded episode in the first 7 days of its release is the episode on Moldavite a couple of weeks ago, which I can't say I'm surprised about, because my most popular and engaging episodes are always to do with crystals. You guys love a crystal, as do I. So that tells me that I need to do more episodes on crystals, because you obviously love hearing about crystals. I love learning about crystals. Let me know if you want me to do more episodes on crystals, and if there's any crystals that you want me to look into, if there's anything you want to know if a crystal can help you with. For example, crystals for protection. I know I've done an episode on that before, but if there's something like that, let me know. I can do the research and I can report back to you in a podcast episode. And the fact that this has happened not only during doing the magic, but on the last week of the magic as well. So as I am able to report this to you on the final week of me doing the magic, on the day of Thanksgiving, I just want to express my heartfelt gratitude to anyone who listens to any episode, but particularly those who listen every week, those who contact me and tell me how they use the information that I provide to implement changes and improvements in their life. That makes it all worthwhile for me. I absolutely love hearing any stories, any updates. I just love hearing it. It absolutely blows my mind, makes my heart explode whenever I hear that something I've said has helped somebody, and not from my ego, but because I truly believe that is my purpose. I truly believe that I am meant to speak out, reach out to others and help guide them through what can sometimes be tough times and help them find a more positive way of looking at things. And this is what the magic has been amazing for as well. So, I haven't done anything in particular with the people that are doing it with me. All I'm doing is holding space for people to join me in completing these amazing tasks every day that just make you grateful for everything in your life, like the good, the bad, the uncomfortable. So yeah, like that is what I feel my purpose is. And when I hear stories from people, it just makes me want to do it even more. It keeps me going because it's not always easy. It's not always easy to show up. It's not always easy to do the work on myself because believe me, I have to do a lot of work on myself to show up weekly, sometimes fortnightly. I have to do a lot of work on myself to sometimes overcome self-confidence, self-esteem, like all the things that I help other people with. I have to work on that as well. So I'm right there with you. I am doing this with you. Now, this month, whilst we've been doing the magic, there've been a few people in our group who have, like, you hear this all the time about manifesting checks in the mail. Like, I didn't actually think that has happened, but one person actually received a check in the mail. I find that crazy every time. Like, I cannot remember the last time I saw a check, received a check, wrote a check, but it happens. We've also had people like manifesting money on other people's behalf, like people who mean a lot to them, when they focus their energy on those loved ones, and then those loved ones receive amazing things as well. We've had people who have changed their perspective on things. So like things that they've found difficult in their lives, political issues, with family issues. People have had old friends get in touch with them that they haven't seen for years. It's just been such a lovely month. And like, just to think, this time last year, I was feeling really quite like low on energy. There was a lot going on in my personal life, but not directly affecting me. It was more things that were going on with family members and people that I really, really, really care about. And that was a real drain on my energy last year. I was not excited about Christmas one little bit. I wasn't feeling at all festive. I was really wanting to hibernate and curl up for the winter, which is fine, by the way. But doing the magic in November at this time of year has really helped keep me going, revive me. You know, this year we've lost Hugo, and the months leading up to that were really difficult because he was so ill. The months after that were so difficult because we've all been grieving. It's been a difficult year, but doing the magic, doing this gratitude process, which gratitude always gets me through everything, but this real concentrated focus on gratitude has just given me a little burst of energy. I can't explain how I'm feeling, but I know others are feeling it as well. So yeah, gratitude, giving thanks, feeling appreciative is just the best feeling. It's like an instant mood lifter. Like, do you remember a couple of months ago now, or before we did the magic, it would have been about a month ago, I was focusing on gratitude and why it's so amazing for our mental health and our health in general. I was focusing on that all through October, and we've now, those of us that have been doing magic this month, we've now lived that. We've gone through that, and we have seen directly how it has an impact on our lives. So it feels so, so special to be talking about this on the day of giving thanks, a day that is so, so important and so significant to many of my listeners. So given the theme of today, I just thought I would share a few things with you that I am grateful for. And obviously doing the magic this month, like part of the magic is writing a gratitude list every morning. And you have to write You have to write 10 things a day. You have to identify 10 things a day that you're grateful for and why you're grateful for them. So over the course of 28 days, and more if you if you miss a day and you have to go back, you are finding at least 280 things to be grateful for. So I just thought, after giving it lots of thought in this last month, a few things that I am grateful for in my life. So regularly at the top of my list is Craig, my husband. Like, I literally could not do, oh God, I'm feeling emotional talking about this. I literally could not do what I do without his support. The times when I've changed career, been through training and not earning any money, like, not at one point has he ever put any pressure on me to go and make money and contribute to the household financially. Like, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky that I get to pursue my dreams, and with his support as well. I don't know if I'm hormonal. Okay. Another thing I am consistently grateful for is my 2 boys, who I am so immensely proud of. Like, don't get me wrong, they are not perfect. They're teenage boys. Sometimes I have to nag them. But they are such kind, considerate boys, and like, their generosity, the things they do for other people, just makes me so, so proud. So, so proud. And obviously there are characteristics in each of them that are completely different to the other, but they make me equally proud. Another thing I am very often grateful for is the family that I have around me. So I am so, so lucky, and I know not everybody is lucky enough to have this, but I am so, so lucky to have both of my parents around, to have a brother and sister who I am close with, to have my nan who I love so much, and to have every single one of those family members, like, to know that they would do anything for me as I would for them. I'm so, so lucky and grateful to have that in my life. Another thing I'm grateful for is anyone who listens to this podcast. Like, the fact that people take the time and choose to listen to the words that I speak week in, week out. It amazes me, actually. Sometimes when I'm recording, I think, what the fuck are you going on about? Usually when I listen back to it, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine. But it amazes me that I've got things to say that people choose to listen to every week. And I will never, ever take that for granted. So on this day of giving thanks, I would love to know what you are grateful for in your life. Okay, I have got a couple of exciting things. Obviously, I'm so excited to announce that I now have had 10,000 downloads. Like, that's a massive milestone, and it's just the beginning. That's so exciting. Another really exciting thing is, if you listened last week, you will know that I waited around for my gratitude journal to arrive, which didn't arrive. I now have received one, and it's here, and I love it. I'm so, so proud of myself. I've written myself a little note in my first edition of my journal. I did have to make a couple of changes, which have now been updated and approved, and you can now buy it on Amazon. And that has all happened this morning. The updates have been approved this morning, the last day of the magic, on the day of giving thanks. What an amazing day. So whatever you're doing, however you are celebrating, however you are giving thanks and coming together with family, friends, I really do wish you the biggest, best ever Thanksgiving celebrations and the start of the holiday season. What a time. I am literally on cloud 9 today. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so, so much. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. And I really do love you. Like, I send love to every single person that is listening to this today. Sending you so much love. Bye.